What list? Find out. Welcome to Sahuarita, Arizona, the home of the Mustangs at Sahuarita High School. Earl J. Kelly Stadium is going to be the home of the fantastic championship game of the American Youth Football Sonoran Desert Conference, featuring our Colts here on this near sideline. They've got the flag flying high. It's Jeff Davenport and John Berger in a game powered by SSVEC. Early Saturday morning, glad you are joining us. How did we get here? The Colts that you see right in front of you ended up beating the Oro Valley Dolphins in a very close 19-18 win 1 week ago to clinch their spot in this championship game. And even better, finding out that what's on the line for this game, John? A trip to Las Vegas.
Wow.
That's the next step for the winner of this game as our Colts are facing off against the Rams. Colts-Rams. It's like a Super Bowl matchup here. It is the Southwest Rams of Tucson, and it's happening right here. These are 8U. As you see, the captains getting ready to go out to the field for the Sierra Vista Colts. It looks like number 12, Tyson Larrabee. Number 16, Kenny Kerr. Number 87, Asher Lee. And number 10, Trey Shepard. You see the mayor of Sierra Vista, Clea McCaw, is at midfield right now as well to be able to get some great photos, as he'll be taking photos today, and you'll be seeing those on his Facebook page. I'm sure he'll share them with the youth football Facebook page as well. Thank you to the family who ended up getting me the laminated, not just any random roster. I got a laminated roster, which is super cool, and we're excited about that. So let's talk about this Sierra Vista 8U team. There are 23 boys and 1 girl on the team. The team is led by head coach Austin Larrabee, assistant coaches Brett Smith, Nick Lee, Leo Ferdinand, and Eric Wilkinson, and supported by business staff Tanya Larrabee, Chelsea Smith, as well as team photographer Stephanie Delk. But like I said, the mayor is here as well. I did see Stephanie. She had her camera out, but the mayor is here from Sierra Vista. So live stream coverage today. If you are looking forward to some Saturday morning football before maybe the kids in college get going, these are the future college players right here today that you're going to see in Sahuarita, the home of the Mustangs, and we're excited to be able to bring you this game. Thanks to our fantastic sponsors that are making this coverage possible. Of course, this game brought to you by SSVEC and powered by SSVEC. Thank you also to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration at PrestigeSierraVista.com. Seniors Helping Seniors at Southern Arizona, SHS.com. Desert RV in Huachuca City. Stan Greer Millworks. Burger King in Bisbee at 1221 Naco Hwy. The Ed Morse Automotive Group. American Southwest Credit Union, TWN Communications, Vinny's Pizza on Frontage Road in Sierra Vista, Sonic Drive-In on East Fry Boulevard, Duran Plumbing, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, Eagle Plumbing, and Always Faithful Dog Training. Our fantastic sponsors throughout this game. This is going to be a game of the week style coverage, so you can see all the sponsors that'll be coming up on the screen. Thanks to Dan the Man and the rest of the gang back in the studio in Sierra Vista, as we are just about ready to meet the captains, have them come on the field, and then get ready for kickoff at the top of the hour. We're just 2 minutes away from the top of the hour here at Sahuarita High School, home of these future high schoolers, home of the future college football players. You just heard the crowd. It's a great crowd here today. You want to spin around and say hi to everybody? I mean, my gosh, this is, I'll get out of the way so John can do a little spinning and see the folks here who made the trip from Sierra Vista. All our Sierra Vista folks here. Everybody say hi to Cool FM. Everybody say hi to Cool FM. Everybody saying hi. They're excited to be here. Excited to be a part of the coverage today. It is going to be A beautiful day. It is about 55 degrees here toward the top of the hour. It is chilly. There is a breeze, a slight breeze, that's coming from the north. Looks like it's blowing south.
I like to call this 3-tower stadium. 3 cell towers.
It is kind of nice having that coverage right here, huh?
I am telling you, I don't think we could get any better.
Was that a play on Three River Stadium, the old
yes, sir.
the old Pittsburgh Steelers stadium?
Yep.
So you see the players on the field, the captains on the field, I should say, as they're shaking hands. Now, again, how is this game going to be different than most games that you would watch? Well, the coaches are on the field. They're allowed to be a few yards behind the play, and they stay out of the way as the play is going on. Again, these are 7- and 8-year-olds, possibly a 9-year-old or 2, depending on when their birthday was when they started this season. As you see the officials there talking to the captains. And these players, what great uniforms they have. I mean, they are the Colts. And I don't know if that was because of Bueno or because of the team that they chose, the team name that they were given, maybe because the Southwest Rams of Tucson, they're on the other side of the field. They had a much, well, maybe some of them had a long drive to get here, depending on what side of the city they're coming from. Because Sahuarita is certainly off the beaten path for just about everybody. But even us in Sierra Vista, you know, it's about an hour and 20-minute drive. Was what it was for us to get here this morning, leaving just after 6 a.m. and getting here just before 7:30 and getting all set up and ready to go. So it looks like the Colts will be receiving. So the Colts won the toss, and they will receive to start this game here this morning as the handshakes go on. And the Colts team comes out to greet the captains as they are pumped and ready to go. For the kickoff, leave some love in the live chat. You can hear this thunder in the stands behind us from all of the fans, the friends, the family members of the players that you will see on this field. Thank you again to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible. Thank you to this game being powered by SSVEC. Thank you, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. And again, thank you to the parents who got me this laminated copy of the roster, making it a little bit easier for me to bring you coverage of today's game. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, a trip to Las Vegas on the line. The 8U championship game kicks off right now. Return man standing at about the 34-yard line. And they play this full field. The full field gets played on. This is not a half field. It is the full field. Get ready for an onside kick. And the Colts player drops on it and gets on that ball. Looks like that was number 55, Jackson Carlson. Good hands, Jackson.
I hate these stands. The shake.
Little shaky cam going on.
Yep.
Well, that's all right. Looks like the ball will be spotted inside Rams territory. Colts with good field possession on their first touch of this game. They won the toss, elected to receive, and they are huddling up right now as they come to the line. Quarterback in shotgun. They got a receiver splits to the near side. And they hand off to the running back.
It's a reverse.
Number 8, Jaden Powell, who gets tackled for a loss back into Colts territory. It will be 2nd down and 11. They said that the stadium jumbotron would be working. It is not, so that makes things a little bit more complicated. I have no idea how long these quarters are supposed to be, and keeping track of points might be a challenge as well, but we'll do our best. So 2nd and 12 for the Colts. Now they do a reverse around the edge, getting a block and trying to cut upfield. They get a few yards on that play before being tackled out of bounds. Zach Portier.
Good run, Kenny.
Or was that Kenny Kerr? You know, they're saying Kenny, but it's number 18. And I have Zach as number 18 on my chart. But I believe that was Kenny, number 16, making that play. So the Colts are looking at third and a long 7. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line of the Rams. Quarterback takes the snap, runs to his right, and he's got to cut upfield and gains about 1, and it will be 4th down. I believe that was Tyson Larrabee on the run. And so with 4th down, it looks like the Colts are going to go for it as they come to the ball. Split receiver on the near side. High snap to Landon Smith. Tosses. Gets the first down and more. I believe that was Kenny Kerr on the reception. And that will move the chains on 4th and long. The Colts continue the opening drive here in this 8U championship game. Landon takes a snap. Now they fake the reverse, and there's nowhere to go. Big tackle for a loss of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 14 for the Colts. So again, they keep the chains moving on 4th and long and then lose. It's close to 5, actually. So it'll be 2nd and 15. The ball spotted at about the 38-yard line. A gorgeous field. And again, if you're just joining us, 59 degrees here in Sahuarita, Arizona. You're watching the Sierra Vista Colts taking on the Southwest Tucson Rams in this championship game. Snap, a run around the end. Now cutting back up the middle. Almost getting back to the original spot. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Colts. Good blocking, actually. Great job by the front offensive line to be able to do that. And they're getting up on the ball quick. So a hurry-up offense on 3rd and 10. They fake one way, go back up the middle, but stacked and drops the ball. It appears there was a fumble and a recovery. The first turnover of the game will go to the Rams. So a big hit at the line of scrimmage on 3rd and long. The Rams force a turnover, and we'll get to see the Colts defense. And please take note that Haley Powers, a starting corner for the Colts defense. She is out there guarding one-on-one on the far side of the field as we see the Rams offense. Oh, who jumped? Did somebody jump on the offense? No, they're going to say encroachment against the Colts, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty. The first penalty of the game will go against the Sierra Vista Colts. So on 1st and 5, it's about a 4-yard gain, maybe 5-yard gain. They will move the chains. It is a first down for the Rams. As now they get a true set of downs. It'll be 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 46-yard line on the Rams side. Whistle blows, and it's official timeout to make sure that it looks like a player having a looks like he's being helped over to the sideline. That's number, it's tough to see these numbers. I believe that's 55. That's Jackson Carlson. So Jackson will take a seat on the sideline, get worked on. A little cramping going on. The ball is on the ground, and I believe the Colts have recovered. No, it is still Rams ball. How is that possible? It looked like the Colts were right on top of that, and now one of the Colts players is down again. So back-to-back plays, back-to-back potential injuries for the Colts. In this 8U championship game, it is 0-0. There we go. Now he's being helped up. Looks like number 31, Vincent. So Vincent is up. So Colts defense still on the field. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Rams offense as they're heading from our left to our right. Rams wearing their dark jerseys with that Ram-like helmet. Colts wearing their white jerseys with blue numbers. Player in motion. Running around that far side, finding a little breathing room and going up the sideline before getting tackled. A gain of about 21 on the run. Puts the Rams into Colts territory as the chains move for a big 1st down. Now the ball, just like that, spotted at the 38-yard line of the Colts. And again, the Rams are
we look good on
from
YouTube.
Southwest Tucson. What's that?
We look so good on YouTube.
Well, good. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. Their quarterback under center. Runner in motion. They fake the handoff to him, and they give the handoff to that left side, going up and around, trying to get a tackle out of bounds. Good tackle right at the sticks. So it will be, looks like 2nd and 2. So the Colts defense trying to stop this Rams offense from running too wild. Handoff right up the middle to get that big 1st down, and that is enough to move the chains and keep the drive alive for the Southwest Tucson Rams. And another player down for the Colts. Now, this is something that I did talk to some of the parents before this game to try to figure out. Okay, Rams players live in Tucson. This game being held in Sahuarita. You know that they're not staying the night in Sahuarita. The question for Sierra Vista teams comes to, do you bring the team up the night before, get a hotel, or do you just wake them up early and hit the road to get here? Because they needed to be here. They were already here and warming up by the time we got here around 7:25. So again, that was about a half hour before the game starts. The player for the Colts is up. Looks like number 87, Asher Lee, who was down on that play. Again, these are 7, 8, possibly 9-year-olds, depending on when their birthday is. So Asher will come out for a play as the Rams line up. But the question was, do the Colts end up staying the night here? The main answer was no. They ended up driving up this morning, trying to get that play out to the far side, near side, I should say, and getting shoved out of bounds. Remember, they're playing on a 100-yard field. This is not an abbreviated field. This is not going east-west across the field. This is north-south. And it is another Rams 1st down. But there was a flag on the play. And that flag looks like it's going against the Rams, so they'll replay 1st down. So ball spotted at the 38-yard line. Rams come up to the line. The Colts on defense. Again, the coaches are on the field. They stay back, one coach at a time on the field. That's a handoff around the far side. They're chasing, looking to try to cut up the field, and there's nowhere to go. It is a short gain, so it'll be about 2nd and 12 for the Rams here in the first quarter of a 0-0 game in this championship. It's Championship Saturday, John. And we're so excited to be here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Jeff Davenport, John Berger. As Haley was in on that play on that far side. The lone female athlete on this 8U championship football team. A trip to Las Vegas, Nevada on the line. 2nd and a long 12, 13 possibly. They hand off again.
Nice stiff arm.
Yeah, stiff arm misses the tackle and gets around the edge and still going. It's taken a handful of Colts to bring down that Ram, as it will be 1st and goal for the Rams here in the first quarter. Boy, the pursuit to get to the ball is there, but somehow the Rams are finding the ability to thread the needle up the sideline as the ball is spotted on the far hash. It is 1st and goal, ball spotted at about the 9. Quarterback under center. And they hand off on that left side again.
Jeez.
Good swarm ability by the Colts to be able to get there, but not before more yards are gained. It is 2nd and goal inside the 5. Running around the end seems to be the way that the Rams are going and getting their biggest chunk yards.
Their running back's one of the bigger kids on their team. Where did the ball just come from? See that?
Had to respot it. Kid tripped over it or kicked it. So Rams quarterback under center. It is 2nd and goal inside the 5. The handoff coming around the near side. There's a big hit. Can they bring him down? No! He switches, reverses field, and aims for the corner. A flag is on the play. It is called a touchdown in the corner, but there is a flag down. And it looks like it might be holding against the Rams. We're going to get the official call here in just a second.
We know that a football field is 55 yards wide, and he ran across the football field and back across the field. He got about 70 yards on that to get about 6 on the carry. He's probably out of breath there.
Actually, yeah, it was less than that, because if it was called a touchdown, the ball was spotted inside the 5. Either way, they're going to back him up for holding. So they're going to replay the down. It will be 2nd and goal from the 20 for the Rams. A huge penalty against the Rams gives new life for the Colts of Sierra Vista. Wind the clock, whatever the time is. There is no clock on this field that we can see. Handoff, that'll be right up the middle, up the heart of the Colts defense. It takes a swarm of Colts to bring him down, but it will be 3rd and goal with the ball spotted inside the 10, just inside the 10. So the Colts have a chance to make a defensive stand here. Jackson Carlson subbing in for Milo Aitken. 3rd and goal, ball at the 9. And there is a flag on the play, and they're going to say false starts or someone in the neutral zone. Let's see. It is offside. Wow, that's a huge penalty against the Colts. That'll push it that much closer. So they'll play 3rd down, but march it that much closer to the goal line, and it will be 2-down territory for the Rams. There's no way that they're going to try to go for a field goal on this drive. In this 0-0 game, who will strike first? The Colts won 19-18 last week to get into this game. As they move the ball even closer now.
Wow.
They just don't stop. Why not just put it right in the end zone? So, 3rd and goal. Ball spotted inside the 5. Colts defense standing up against that line. Handoff around that outside, aiming for the pylon. In for the score. The Rams strike first in this championship game here at Sahuarita High School. So it is 6-0 Rams on that play. A drive that was assisted by penalties on both sides that started from a turnover. It is a 60-yard drive in the books for the Rams. And the Rams looks like they're lining up for two. As a timeout is called, or is that the end? Nope, timeout. We can see if that's the end of the first quarter. Again, there is no working clock here to be able to tell us how much time is left. But thank you so much to our sponsors who make this coverage possible. You got that list for me, John? I appreciate it. I didn't get it all memorized. I probably should have.
I texted it to you, too.
Oh, you did? Oh, perfect. Then let me see it. Then I got it here then. Thank you. Thanks for, there it is, right there. Here we go. Thank you so much to our fantastic sponsors who, which list are we doing?
He said the one from last night, so the entire thing as far as I know.
Oh, okay. Well, this game powered by SSVEC. Thank you so much to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Seniors Helping Seniors, Desert RV in Huachuca City, Stan Greer Millworks, Burger King at 1221 Naco Hwy in Bisbee. Have it your way. And the Rams had it their way on this big 60-yard drive as they're lining up to go for two. Fake the handoff, passing it to the end zone, just out of reach. So it will be 6-0 Rams.
That was a pretty nice throw, too.
It was a nice lob, just in the wrong spot, or the adjustment that the receiver made in the end zone. Not enough to pull it down to add to their lead, but the Rams strike first. It is 6-0. Thank you again to the wonderful sponsors who make this coverage possible, like the Ed Morse Automotive Group, American Southwest Credit Union, TWN Communications, Vinny's Pizza, Sonic Drive-In in Sierra Vista, Duran Plumbing, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, Eagle Plumbing, and our good friends at Always Faithful Dog Training. In a game powered by SSVEC, it's Jeff Davenport and John Berger with you here at Sahuarita High School for this 8U championship, American Youth Football Sonoran Desert Conference Championship. The game has some big implications because the winner of this game will go on to Las Vegas. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I'm just relaying information that I found out. So it appears that was the end of the quarter as well. They flipped sides of the field, and this will be the kickoff, probably an onside kick, just like we saw before. On the opening kickoff, no, they actually give it a pooch kick, which gets down to around the 31-yard line, which is where the Colts drive will start. That was Tyson Larrabee getting on top of that ball to make sure it did not get loose, and it was a turnover by the Colts that led to the Rams score. It is 6-0 Rams here in the second quarter of this championship game. These quarters might be really long now that I'm looking at my watch, because this game started a little bit after 8 o'clock. And I know we do have our Colts cheer team is here as well. Hopefully they'll be doing some fun stuff. Colts have the ball. Handoff coming around the near side. And all of those Rams ram into the Colts running back, Tyson Larrabee, with nowhere to go. It's going to be second and long for the Colts. As Mayor Clea McCaw, the Sierra Vista mayor, is here taking photos of the team. sure you'll see those on his social media. Boy, that is a great look of this game, John. You're doing a great job. Leave some love in the live chat for John Berger. There's a pass. Big connection. Tough to see if that's number 16 or number 18. I believe it's number 16. Kenny Kerr on the catch. But it's a short gain, so it will be 3rd and 12, maybe 13. Again, no working Jumbotron, no working scoreboard or operational scoreboard here at the home of the Mustangs, Sahuarita High School. So Colts 3rd and very long. Throw out to the near side. And now trying to cut back up the field and nowhere to go. Another swarm tackle and another loss on the play. Makes it 4th and 14 for the Colts, deep in their own territory. And timeout called by the Colts. So as they take a timeout to chat about what they want to do next, we want to say thank you so much to our fantastic sponsor list. We're grateful for each and every one of them. Thank you so much to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative that's powering this game today. Of course, we do encourage you to stop by all of our sponsors. Check the post description. See all the sponsors there. Stop by their businesses or when you find them at different locations, different events going on around town. Give them a high five. Tell them thank you for sponsoring our Cool FM live sports coverage. In a game powered by SSVEC. The whistle blows, 4th and forever for the Colts. No rushing on a punt. So the punt will get kicked, picked up at the about 46-yard line. Not able to make the tackle until it takes the 4th player to bring him down. So it will be excellent field position for the Rams that already lead 6-0. They have the ball back after a 3-and-out by the Colts offense. As the Rams reapproach the field, thank you so much to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration. They are the Turf Box sponsor also of the Doggo Lotto every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, pioneering a visionary approach to customer-centric service. Find them at prestigesierravista.com. Thank you also to Seniors Helping Seniors, where the caregivers themselves are seniors. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Find them at Southern Arizona, shs.com. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball inside the 40-yard line at the 38. Colts defense running back out on the field. You can see they do not get down in a traditional 3-point stance. As the ball getting run around this near side. Big tackle. But it will be 2nd down after a gain of about 6. So 2nd down and a long 4 for the Rams on that run. The Rams' passing game has been negligible at best. It's all been about their running game. Running especially around the edges is where the big runs have happened for the Rams today. Remember, these are 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, possibly 9-year-olds, depending on when their birthday is. Fakes the handoff around the end and gets the handoff up the middle off of the left tackle. A good hard run. Taking it up to the 26-yard line, and that is enough for a Rams 1st down. They are moving the chains with ease at this point. Thank you again to all the sponsors who make this coverage possible. Thank you to all the guys back in the studio, giving you all the graphics up on the screen.
Hold them back, way back.
Quarterback under center. The handoff goes off the right tackle now, and what a hole! That is not a small running back, and he gets all the way down inside the 10, right around the 7-yard line. It will be 1st and goal for the Rams. That is a corn-fed colossus of an 8-year-old who is rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling all the way down inside the 10. First and goal for the Rams. The Colts defense really needs to step up as best they can. Now Rams take the run around that far edge, decide to cut back up and missing a tackle, but dropping down now inside the 5. It'll be second and goal. So the Sierra Vista Colts suiting up so many players for this game. They were so excited. We know the fans are here, getting up here early this morning to make sure they would be ready to see this game. Please leave some love in the live chat for your Sierra Vista Colts. The defense has their backs against the wall. Second and goal for the Rams. They fake around the end. They go right up the heart of that offensive line and in for the score. It's 12-0 Rams. You can hear the cheers from that far sideline. They've got a great crowd out there. A lot of those tents, those pop-up tents are set up. We just have my cheesy umbrella. Rams line up to go for 2. Already leading 12-0. They fake the handoff around the end. And is that enough to get in? No, they don't get in. So the 2-point conversion on both touchdowns have been stopped and thwarted by the Colts. It is 12-0 here in this second quarter of this championship game powered by SSBEC and brought to you by Desert RV in Huachuca City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Visit them at desertrvcenter.com. Thank you to Stan Greer Millworks, Southern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows, spanning 40 years with a distinguished history. Offices in Tucson and out in Hereford. Discover more at stangreermillworks.com. Thank you to Burger King on Naco Hwy at 1221 Naco Hwy in Bisbee. They got a new look and a kids' indoor playground. Stop by and enjoy your flame-grilled faves at BK. Have it your way. You rule. Thank you so much to the Ed Morse Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by Morse. Thank you to All-American Southwest Credit Union at ascu.org. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal opportunity lender. A 12-0 lead for the Rams as they come for the kickoff here in this second quarter. They scored right at the end of the first quarter, and then loose ball, trying to pick it up and see how far he can go. He gets up and runs, gets about a gain of 5, gets 5 of it back. Does number 8, Jaden Powell, as the ball slipped past him. So it will be a long start for the Colts. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line as the Colts start this drive. Their coach is on the field, talking to them, calling the play. And again, you see at least one coach on each side of the field. First and 10 for the Colts. Ball at the 31. Quarterback in shotgun. Takes the snap. Tosses out to the far side. Looking to turn the corner. Gets a few yards on that play. So some positive momentum here for the Colts on first down. The Colts drives thus far have ended with a turnover on downs, a fumble, and a 3-and-out. And they did receive to start this game. So when we get to the second half, the Rams will receive. There's looking around the end, trying to cut up. Almost nowhere to go, but putting the head down. Really making something out of nothing. But it's going to be a very short gain, minimal gain. at best. This ball is at the 36-yard line. It will be 3rd and 7 for the Colts. Here at the home of the Mustangs, Sahuarita High School, south of Tucson. Quarterback takes the snap, tosses out, and a catch! And that'll be 1st down and more! I believe that was Tyson Larrabee on the catch, bringing it in on that great pass from Landon Smith. The Colts move the chains as one of the Rams players is down on the play. So calling for water to get out on the field for the Colts team as they attend to the Rams player. Just out of frame. So we know the Colts have the ability to move the ball. They did that in that game against the Oro Valley Dolphins 1 week ago, 19-18. As the player is up and heading off the field, you hear the applause from the crowd. But the Southwest Rams of Tucson are a formidable opponent for these Colts today in this 8U championship game, the American Youth Football Sonoran Desert Conference. And from what I've been told, it is a trip to Las Vegas on the line for the winners of this game. Colts down by 12, but they have the ball and are driving. Thank you to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with TWN Communications. First and 10 for the Colts. Ball spotted at their own 46-yard line. After faking to the right, they go to the left and get a big run of about 6 yards. Moving the ball on the run, moving the ball through the air. Colts looking to answer this 2-score lead that the Rams have, as we have to be late in this second quarter. Coming up toward halftime, the Colts looking for this positive momentum to take them into halftime and then the second half that awaits. Looks like about 2nd and 5 for the Colts. Ball spotted just inside Rams territory. Quarterback in shotgun. Throwing out, trying to make one man miss. No, not able to do it. A swarm tackling effort by the Rams will put the Colts back in their territory and make it 3rd and 11. And a timeout called by the Rams as they want to stop the clock to try to get possession back to possibly make another score before the end of this first half. Thank you to Vinny's Pizza on Frontage Road, serving the community of Sierra Vista, the greater Sierra Vista area, with pizza, wings, and sandwiches for over 45 years. Proud to support our local live stream youth sports coverage. Thank you to Sonic Sierra Vista on East Fry Boulevard. Wacky Pack Wednesday kids meals every Wednesday, $2.49. Thursdays, 99-cent corn dogs, plus Halloween, less than a week away, 50-cent corn dogs all day long on Halloween. Mark your calendar now. Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10-plus years, but with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Thank you, Duran Plumbing. Thank you to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, looking to buy or sell your home or land. Make your first call to your real estate experts at the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Flush like an eagle with Bobby and the Balsinger family. Every time you receive expert service in Cochise County, they've been serving Cochise County for over 50 years, family-owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. Eagle Plumbing is just one call away. Flush like an eagle. 3rd and 11 for the Colts. It's a big 3rd down for this team. They're down by 2 scores here late in the second quarter. Nice toss. And they try to do a little Statue of Liberty. Yeah, hook and ladder. Excuse me. That's a Statue of Liberty. It's a hook and ladder. And unfortunately, the blocking just not there to make it happen. And they're fortunate that the ball did not get dropped on the ground. But that Rams defense is holding strong, pitching the shutout thus far. As it will be 4th and 7 for the Colts. They're going to go for it. As their coach calls the play and stands back behind the officials. 4th and 7. What a great pass and an even better catch. Unfortunately, it will be a turnover on downs. Not enough to get to the first down marker. So the Colts defense will come back out on the field. And the Rams offense will have one last scoring opportunity before halftime here at Sahuarita High School. They lead 12-0. The good part about the Colts defense is that they did not give up any points on the 2-point conversions, the 2 2-point conversions that happened. Thank you to Always Faithful Dog Training. Connecting behavior and obedience challenges by building a relationship of trust and respect through leadership training with no treats, no clickers, no shock collars, and no gimmicks. Always Faithful Dog Training, one of our amazing sponsors here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. The crowd behind us chanting for the defense to hold up. Can't give up another touchdown. As the Rams hand off and they go around that far edge, there is going to be a flag on the play. That will be a big hold. The Rams are going in for the score, but that play will be coming back. But a big run. What would have been a 53-yard run to the end zone up the far sideline is coming back. So again, no working clock. I don't know exactly how much time is left in this second quarter. But that will be a hold against the Rams. This crowd from Sierra Vista, the raucous nature, cheering on their Colts. Oh, Rams fake the reverse, and they come around the near sideline. And just like on the other end, it is going to be a foot race to the end zone. And it is. Instead of a 53-yard touchdown, it is a 58-yard rushing touchdown for the Rams. They lead 18-0 here before halftime. The blocking was there, and it was legal that time. They line up to go for two. What a fantastic offensive showing by the Rams in this game thus far. A tough defense on these two-point conversions. And unfortunately, that is the third time being the charm. Not able to convert the two-point conversion on their first and second score, but able to get it on their third. It is 20-0 Rams. Jeff Davenport, John Berger with you here at Sahuarita High School, home of the Mustangs, playing host to the American Youth Football Sonoran Desert Conference Championship games, starting with this very first one, the 8U team. The 8U Colts of Sierra Vista secured their spot in this championship game by defeating the Oro Valley Dolphins 19-18. So they put up 19 1 week ago. Yep. If they can do that today, they will still be down by 1, but they will have put up 19 points. They're going to have to really address some of these issues of being able to hold on to the ball, move the chains, and get to the point where they can have some offensive momentum, and then finding a way for the defense to stop this very potent running attack by the Rams. The Colts were successful all the way through the first quarter. The Rams did not score until the very end of the first quarter. So they put up 3 scores. That ball bounces off the face mask, and I'm not sure if they didn't get it back. The officials are saying it is Colts ball as that ball bounced off the face mask of Kyle Swift. He did a great job to get back on top of it. So it will be first down for the Colts. Ball spotted at their own 48-yard line with very little time left here in this first half. And so the head coach, or one of the coaches, reminding the Colts that this game is not over. Looks like one of the players forgot they were supposed to be out on the field. So, shotgun formation, 1st and 10 for the Colts. Makes the handoff and looking to throw, and it's picked off! But the ball comes loose and recovered by the Rams. I believe the ground might have caused that fumble. A little trickery in the playbook by the Colts, and that turns into their second turnover of the game, not counting the turnover on downs that they've had. Not much working for the Colts on offense, and you can see the frustration setting in. And a timeout called by the Rams as they want to stop the clock and use as much time as left here in this first half. A very tough first half for the Colts. In a game powered by SSVEC. Jeff Davenport, John Berger got the early start out of Sierra Vista today, like every single one of these families in the stands around us. And then John went over to the snack shack, and they said, oh, we don't open until the first game starts. And I'm like, well, what good is that? That does us no good. We're hungry now, and we're going to be working during the game. That does us no good. Thank you.
Nice restrooms, though.
Well, that's good to know. So we'll see what the concessions offer coming up here in just a little bit. But in the meantime, the Rams offense back out on the field. They have a 3-score lead. It is 20-0. They start with the ball on their own 48-yard line. Now they're going to throw. And was that, oh, wow, big hit on the quarterback as he threw by number 31, Vincent. The passing game, the passing attack for the Rams has been all but negligible. It's been the running game, the running attack that has caused them to get these 3 scores. And there's the run. Getting through that first line of defense, coming to the second, and there's the Colts defense swarming. So it will be 3rd down. And it is halftime. They take that play to the half. And the Colts will head to our left as they are down by 3 scores. But this crowd is not giving up on the Sierra Vista Colts. It is definitely time to talk to that team and see what they can come up with. Halftime happening at about 8:48 a.m. here in Sahuarita, Arizona, at Sahuarita High School, home of the Mustangs. The award-winning Cool FM Sports, Jeff Davenport, John Berger, welcome you to our sports broadcast today, powered by SSVEC and brought to you by our fantastic sports sponsors. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration at prestigesierravista.com. Seniors helping seniors at Southern Arizona SHS.com. Desert RV in Huachuca City at desertrvcenter.com. Stan Greer Millworks with locations in Hereford and right here in Tucson, the Tucson area. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. Burger King in Bisbee has a new look and an indoor kids play area at 1221 Naco Hwy. Stop by, bring the family, enjoy your flame-grilled faves at BK. Have it your way, you rule. The Ed Morse Automotive Group. Experience the difference and know that all of Cochise County is backed by Morse. American Southwest Credit Union. The credit union that supports your community at ascu.org, federally insured by NCUA, equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you to Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches on Frontage Road in Sierra Vista. The Colts break their huddle. And you can hear this crowd not giving up on the Colts. Hopefully the Colts not giving up on themselves. As they get a little water, little Gatorade, little refreshment. It looks like we're going to have a halftime show here from the Rams cheer squad, the Rams Spirit Line. Before they get to that, thank you to Sonic of Sierra Vista on East Fry Boulevard, Duran Plumbing, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, Eagle Plumbing, the Balsinger family, and Always Faithful Dog Training. Check out all of our sponsors in the post description as we see the Spirit Line from the Rams putting together a little halftime performance for us here on the visitor sideline. That's a big cheer line. I mean, there's a lot of there's 24 cheerleaders out there.
They've done a good job. You know, all these girls they brought their music out. They're sharing it with the visiting squad.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
How nice is that? Them to come over here and cheer for us.
Well, this team and this stands hasn't seen them dance before, so, you know, the home team may have seen them do it a lot of times. Great job, ladies.
An applause from the visiting crowd. As we're at halftime here, Sierra Vista Colts down 20-0. We'll see how they're able to answer in this second half. Definitely a tough first half on defense with turnovers, on offense with not being able to move the ball as consistently as they need to. Have the Colts met their match? A second half will determine that. The Rams will receive the ball to start the second half. So the Colts defense will have a chance right now to just take a breather, get regrouped, and be ready to attack that offense as best they can to stop the offense, get the ball back, and then at least get one score up on the board. I think that will start the momentum that they need by starting that self-confidence to be able to make plays, move the chains, and we'll see what the Colts are able to do. Jeff Davenport and John Berger with you here at Sarita High School, home of the Mustangs. No working clock, or else we would have known that halftime was coming up as soon as it did. There are 2-hour blocks right now for the championship games that are happening here for this region. Specifically, the American Youth Football Sonoran Desert Conference.
Looks like the cheerleaders are going to do a dance for the home team.
Yeah, the home crowd. So they came to dance for us first.
That is really cool. I really genuinely, you know, you're putting your little sisters, giving them something to do, maybe big sisters, who knows. But, you know, not everybody is here to watch football. So get out there, dance, have a good time.
Yeah,
Football is a family sport. Everybody in the family has a role. You got mom and dad cheering. You got the kids playing. You got sisters cheering, sometimes playing, actually, in this case.
Exactly.
Football is the family event.
Again, let's talk about these Colts and what they have been able to accomplish over the course of this season. By the way, the American Youth Football Sonoran Desert Conference features 13 teams from cities including Tucson, Oro Valley, Benson, Vail, Marana, Sahuarita, and more. And the Colts finished with a 7-1 record. The 8U Colts of Sierra Vista secured their spot in this championship game 1 week ago by defeating the Oro Valley Dolphins 19-18. And now it's all about this game where they are down by 3 scores, 20-0 against the Southwest Rams of Tucson here at Sahuarita High School. Oh, we're going to get a cheer from our team.
There we go.
Our cheer squad. The Colts cheer squad's coming up on the track in front of us.
They won't be shown up by those girls on the other side.
This 8U team comprises 21 boys and 1 girl, that being Haley Powers. But the team is led by head coach Austin Larrabee, assistant coaches Brett Smith, Nick Lee, Leo Ferdinand, and Eric Wilkinson, and supported by business staff Tanya Larrabee, Chelsea Smith, as well as team photographer Stephanie Delk. And speaking of photographers, the mayor of Sierra Vista, Clea McCaw, is here early this morning taking some photos. Let's see what the cheer is able to do, this cheer team.
They're having a good time, a lot of big smiles.
Look at that. There we go. We're going to need the cheerleaders to do some amazing work over the course of this second half. And this crowd is going to have to get wild, get loud. A team that went 7-1 over the course of this season. Not used to feeling the sting of being down by 3 scores. But here in this championship game, that's where they find themselves.
Turnovers really have been the Achilles heel for the Colts in this game. A couple of fumbles have not gone their way. And then the one that did go, you know, we thought the Colts had it. They didn't get that turnover. So hasn't gone the direction for the Colts yet. Hopefully they can get a couple turnovers and capitalize and make it a brand new game.
Well, thank you again to all the sponsors who make this coverage possible, and again, powered by SSVEC. The Colts break their huddle as they will be kicking off to start this second half. So the last thing you want to do is give the Rams the ball to start this half, because they could really put this game away quickly if the Colts defense is not able to find that answer for what the Rams offense has been able to do.
You can see some of the bigger kids in the stands as they're filling in for the next game.
Yeah, the next game should be starting around 10 o'clock. They space these games out about 2 hours apart. So the championship games will be happening all day long, and it starts with the 8U championship that you're watching live here on Cool FM Live. As the Colts kickoff team takes the field. And again, if you're joining us or have joined us through the halftime show, thank you so much for doing that. If you could activate the live chat, let everybody know that we are back to football. The third quarter kicking off in just a matter of moments, as the Colts will be kicking from our right to our left. The Colts wearing their white jerseys with white helmets and blue numbers, with the names emblazoned on the backs of their jerseys in blue. The Rams wearing their amazing Ram helmets and the dark blue jerseys with white numbers, white letters, and white pants.
It's almost like the old Rams jerseys. The old Rams were blue and white. They were cool. The old LA Rams, oh man. Those might be some of my favorite jerseys.
So here we go, the kickoff. Looking for an onside kick, and I don't think that went far enough to be an onside kick. So Rams recover, and they will start in Colts territory, first down at the Colts 49. What kind of answers will the Colts defense have for the Rams offense? These runarounds on the edge have been the Achilles heel of the Colts. And even some of the runs up the middle have gained some decent yardage for the Rams as well. How can the Colts tighten up that front, seal off the ends? We'll find out as this second half gets underway. A trip to Las Vegas, Nevada on the line for one of these two teams. 2 quarters to glory. 1st and 10, Rams. And there was that run. Like I said, even the runs up the middle, not even going around the end, seem to get a good chunk yard start for the Rams as their player is down after contact, getting hit just like that after gaining about 6 yards on the play. He's down after getting popped. As the Colts return to their sideline, as the player gets up, probably got the wind knocked out of him, and he stands up and he's okay, walking over to his sideline. "66 degrees, it's warming up here in Sahuarita, Arizona, south of Tucson. Got here about 7:25 this morning. As this game started just after 8 a.m. The Rams on the move. Starting this second half with the ball. Quarterback under center. Player in motion, gets the handoff, tries to run around the edge, runs into his own player, and then a stop and go as the secondary line comes up to make the hit. A flag on the play. And so, hitting a player from behind, that will back the Rams up as the intensity of their coaches on that field. And that will make it replay the down, 2nd and 11. The nose of the ball at midfield. Majority of the ball, the lion's share of the ball, inside Rams territory. Quarterback comes up under center. Colts defense standing up, and the ball is on the ground. The Colts recover. The Rams turn the ball over on their first offensive possession of this second half. And the Colts will have the ball at the 41-yard line of the Rams. That turnover brought to you by Prestige Remodeling and Restoration at PrestigeSierraVista.com. So it looks like the ball will be spotted at the 43-yard line, not the 41-yard line, but the Colts have 1st and 10. Can they use this as the start of the momentum they need to get back into this game? Down by 3 scores. The crowd here is coming alive in Sahuarita. Landon in shotgun, takes a snap, hands off up the middle. Big run on 1st down. Gain of 4, near 5. This is what the Colts need to do. Establish that ground game, keep the ground game going, hold on to the ball, and move the chains. From the shotgun, looking, overthrows his receiver. You're looking right into the sun. This is going to be tough to throw the ball right here during this particular time of the day as the receivers look back. The sun is in their face. So I'm not sure if that was something, when you have a high lobbing pass looking to see where the ball is, the sun is right in your eyes, and they don't have the cool shields on their helmets like they do in the pros. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Colts. Kerr splits wide to the far side. Landon in shotgun. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff one way. Tries to get it around the other side, and the ball is on the ground. And it is recovered by the Colts, averting complete disaster on that play. But it will be now 4th and 12. So what started good for the Colts, getting a turnover and a good run on 1st down, they've just been moving backwards on 2nd down, 3rd down, and here we are at 4th down. Colts need to go for it. Landon at quarterback. Tossing it in the air, and it is incomplete. A turnover on downs. The Colts continue their struggles on offense, not able to move the chains. So it'll be up to the defense now to step up again. They were able to force a turnover on the Rams' first offensive possession here in the 2nd half. Can they do the same thing one more time and give their offense another opportunity? Or did the Rams figure out how to get around the Colts this time with their 2nd offensive possession of the 2nd half? The Rams lead 20-0 over the Sierra Vista Colts. Handoff up the middle, and there's a good hole there. So gain of about 5. We'll make it 2nd and 5. Nose of the ball on the 49-yard line of the Rams. As they take their time. Now it's just about clock management, ball possession.
A lot of people in the live chat.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody watching and tuning in this morning. It's an 8U championship. Coming around the edge. Good tackle in the open field. Number 15, I think that was Corey Rowley. Corey making a big time tackle, backing him up. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Rams.
This is actually really impressively high-quality video. I love it.
It's not impressive at all. I expect this from your amazing phone. You paid a lot of money for this phone.
The cell towers are great out here.
It certainly helps. Absolutely huge. Should be in 5G plus out here. 3rd and 7, and it looks like the Colts might have jumped offside. I don't see a flag on the play, but the Rams running around that side and keep going all the way out of bounds, about 5 yards after the line to gain, and they will move the chains on 3rd and 7, finding a hole around that far side. So defensive adjustments being made by the Colts. As one of the players coming off the field holding their upper shoulder, or upper arm, I should say. But 1st down for the Rams, ball on the Colts' 41-yard line. Over pursuit, missed tackles, but a good job bringing them down. Number 12, Tyson Larrabee. He is all over the field. One of the captains of this Sierra Vista Colts team. More defensive adjustments being made. It was a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Rams. Ball on the Colts 41. They have a 20-0 lead. The Colts need a turnover and a score in the worst way possible. Rams send a man in motion, fake to him around the end. And great job by the Colts defense to step up. It will be third down. Third and short for the Rams. As the clock is running and continues to run here in the third quarter. Third and 2. Colts defense stepping up and, oh goodness, so much momentum from that corn-fed Colossus 8-year-old, possibly 9-year-old, depending on when their birthday is.
I don't know. He's big enough to be a 20-year-old as far as I'm concerned. That kid's running low, and he looks kind of like Michael Lujan a little bit. Big kid, though.
That will make it a first down for the Rams. Ball now inside the 30-yard line. The Colts defense not breathing heavy. I mean, they're conditioned to be in Sierra Vista. In the high mountains that we come from. I don't think it's a conditioning issue.
Oh, no.
The quarterback falls down, trips, I believe, over the feet of his center and goes down, so loses 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12. Excuse me. Colts down by 3 scores here in the third. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, getting the early start up here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you to all the sponsors who make this coverage possible. If you could take time, if you're watching this, to just check the live chat, look at those sponsors' names. And if you see them in the community, send them a little thank you card. That quick pass out to the far side. And a big hit on the play, bringing him down. Gain of about 4 on the play. We'll make it 3rd and 9. So the last time the Rams had 3rd and long, they just ran it around the end on that far side. But the wide side of the field is to the near side. So not sure if that's where they will take the next run. Quarterback under center. Drops back, throws, and it's caught! A huge first down for the Rams. Puts them in the red zone. And on the verge of scoring their 4th touchdown in this game as the clock continues to move. First down and 10 at the 15. The Colts defense doing everything they can to hold on, but with a play like that, it's tough to defend. And now the Rams run the ball with that big running back who runs right into number 14, Case Molesworth. Case coming up big, making a huge stop. I'm seeing some more food from the snack shack. Looks like it is open and ready for business. So 2nd down and 8. Now the end around. Misses a tackle. Another missed tackle. Now tackling high and bringing him down right at the sticks. It will be 3rd down and short for the Rams as they're inside the 10. So the Sierra Vista Colts now have a choice, and that is the end of the third. We head to the 4th quarter. The Rams lead 20-0 and are on the verge of scoring again. As we flip the field, we thank our presenting sponsor for all of the Cool FM Live Sports all season long, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. Thank you so much to Seniors Helping Seniors at Southern Arizona SHS.com. Desert RV in Huachuca City at DesertRVCenter.com. Stan Greer Millworks. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. Over 40 years providing custom windows and doors for Southern Arizona. Thank you, Burger King in Bisbee at 1221 Naco Highway. They got their brand new kids indoor playground. Go check them out today. And make sure when you stop by BK, you have it your way. Thank you to the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, and all of Cochise County is backed by Morse. Thank you, American Southwest Credit Union, with locations here in the Tucson area as well as across Cochise County. Join the credit union that supports your community at ascu.org. Thank you to TWN Communications with high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service. No data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and power you deserve. Thank you to Vinny's Pizza. Over 4.5 decades of serving the best pizza, wings, and sandwiches to Cochise County, right there on Frontage Road in Sierra Vista, proud sponsor of our sports coverage. Thank you to the Sonic Drive-In. Wacky Pack Kids Wednesday meals, $2.49. Thursdays, 99-cent corn dogs, and Halloween, it's 50-cent corn dogs all day long. It is 3rd and 2. As they make the stop, it will be 4th down. So the Colts defense holding on as we start the 4th quarter. It's going to be 4th and 1 for the Rams. No question that they're going to go for it, because they will, even if they do not get the conversion on downs, they will be able to pin the Colts to the deepest part of this field, where the Colts would start their drive potentially if they're able to make a stop here on 4th and 1. Not sure if there'll be a trick play or trickery or coming to the line trying to get the Colts to jump offside. But the quarterback under center takes the snap and tries to tush push, pushing it up ahead. Is he in the end zone?
Yep.
It was a little bit of a brotherly shove to get the first down. And now the officials coming together and talking to see. It is a touchdown. 26-0 Rams. Another long drive that ate up the last several minutes of the 3rd quarter, starting here in the 4th quarter. Quarter past the hour of 9 a.m. here in Sahuarita, Arizona. Our Sierra Vista Colts having a frustrating day on the field. Not used to losing. Looking to stop that 2-point conversion, and they do, so it stays 26-0. The Rams have been unsuccessful on 3 of their 4 2-point conversions. So 26-0 is the score as the Colts will get the ball back and hopefully get a drive together. Thank you again to Duran Plumbing. Our good friends at the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Eagle Plumbing, always faithful, dog training, and of course SSVEC. This is American Youth Football Sonoran Desert Conference Championship game. The Sierra Vista Colts, the Southwest Rams of Tucson, putting on a display today. A tough day at the office for the 7-1 Colts. Only 1 loss on this season. So the Colts get a little bit of life on the kick return. Down by 26. They will start with the ball inside Rams territory. Spotted at the Rams 48-yard line. The Colts come to the line. 1st and 10. Landon Smith, the quarterback, in shotgun. Getting bumped as he hands the ball off to number 10, Trey Shepard.
That looked like a Statue of Liberty play a little bit, kind of like a draw.
Well, either way, it worked for a gain of 6, near 7 yards. Say a long 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Colts. It's the 4th quarter. Colts down by 4 scores. Good catch on the jump pass. Once again, Kenny Kerr coming through on the reception. And the fans coming alive here at Sahuarita High School. Moves the chains for the Colts. They rush up to the line. Ball spotted at the 34 of the Rams. Shotgun to Rex, snap to Larrabee. Takes it around the side, looking to try to beat one man, not able to do it, but the clock still runs. As he's tackled in bounds, there is a flag on the play, so the clock will stop. As they're going to say a hold against the Colts. So they will back that up, replay the down. These Colts who went 7-1 on this season to get to this championship game. All the support from family, all the support from their coaches and the staff. They're keeping their heads up as they run to the line. 1st and 18. And the ball off, now looking for some room up the middle, getting dragged down from behind. Almost a horse collar situation. But grabbing the jersey instead of the shoulder pads. Make it 2nd and about 15. Again, no working scoreboard, no operational scoreboard here, so I don't know how much time is left here in the 4th, where we're ticking down to. Haley Powers, receiver to the near side. Throws the jump pass, the jump ball, and unfortunately just over the head of Kenny Kerr. So it will be 3rd down and 15 for the Colts. The Rams have pitched the shutout thus far, 26-0. Haley comes to the near side. Ball snapped, and Larrabee gets tackled from behind. A massive loss on the play. A huge play for the Rams defense. Plays they've been making all morning long. It will be 4th and 20 for the Colts. But they run to the line. Heads held high. The snap, the throw. Makes the reception and gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. But it will be a turnover on downs after a gain of 10. They needed 20. It will be 1st down, Rams. So that penalty ends up being a crucial call against the Colts, that holding penalty. And And the first team defense back out on the field for the Colts, as the Rams will simply look to run up the clock here in the fourth quarter. Not sure exactly how much time is left. I'm trying to keep an eye on the officials to see if they are letting the coaches know how much time is left by holding up a certain number of fingers, but they're so far away right now. But it's 1st and 10 for the Rams. Quarterback under center. They run the ball up the middle. Wow, big hole and a big gain. Running through the Colts defense at each level, getting almost out to midfield. It's a gain of 13. Move the chains. First down, Rams. The chain gang has a second down marker on the marker, but it is first down. Missing the tackle in the backfield, but swarming up, getting the tackle after about a 3-yard gain. Now it will be 2nd down and 7.
Good job, Tyson!
Good job by Tyson Larrabee to come up, be a part of that tackle there. As again, the Rams offense taking their time to get to the line. No hurry. A 26-0 lead. And that looks like it will be encroachment against the defense. So what was 2nd and 7 is now 2nd and 3. A tough day at the office for the Colts on both sides of the ball in this championship game. Rams run around that right side, trying to catch him from behind, not there. It's a short gain, but it is enough to move the chains. Another first down for the Southwest Rams of Tucson. 4 minutes left, I assume. The official just blew a whistle and held up 4 fingers. So I assume that means there are 4 minutes remaining in this game. The Rams are on the move, looking for their 5th touchdown in this championship game. Ball on the ground as the tailback missed the handoff, but recovers it right at the line of scrimmage, actually getting a gain of 1 on the muffed handoff. And one of the Sierra Vista Colts down on the field. So water coming out for the teams as he's getting up. I believe that's number 55, Jackson Carlson. So Jackson gets up with help from the coaches, walked over to the sideline.
Your head up, Colts!
To win with grace and to lose with dignity, these are things that we all need to learn at every age. Some of us are still learning it. Others, we've mastered it. And we hope these young Colts here have learned to keep their heads up, held high, even in a 26-0 deficit. It's good tackles by the defensive line to be able to stop the run on that play, but it is a gain of 3. 3rd down and 7. Teams are warming up over on the adjacent fields, getting ready for their 10 o'clock start time for the next game that will be happening on this field here in Sahuarita. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. 3rd down and 7 for the Rams offense. On the far hash, and flag on the play. That will stop the clock. It's a false start against the Rams, so back them up. It will be 3rd and 11, possibly 12. Yeah, 3rd and 12 now. So, potential for a big stop for the Colts. Third and very long. End around. Oh, just missing that tackle. Another missed tackle, another missed tackle. A big block. And off to the races, but there is going to be a flag for a block in the back. And they will stop the clock as one of the Colts got hit in the back, and they're going to back that up even more. The ball will most likely be spotted at midfield, and it will be 3rd and 21 for the Rams. Braden Ferdinand getting up, coming over to the sideline. And that's exactly where the ball is spotted, at midfield. 3rd and forever. So the Colts will work to get the ball back. Getting tackled from behind, no! Avoiding, dodging, juking, but only so much. And now it is 4th down. I believe the Rams have taken a timeout when you're up by 4 scores. You have 4th down and 24. You take a timeout, really?
I would, but that's because trying to get things figured out for special teams, I guess.
Yeah, maybe that's it. If they end up punting the ball, I get it. That's the only way that I would understand it. But if they're going to actually run the ball or run a play here at 4th and 20, so the ball's spotted back at the 50. I thought they lost a couple yards on that play, so it'll still be 4th and 21. So thank you so much to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible, making sure that you can see this game. It has been a tough day at the office for the 7-1 Sierra Vista Colts. Not used to losing, but they're down by 4 scores. And it appears it will be, the whistle blows. They're coming up to run a play. So the Rams are running a play at 4th and 21. They stop the clock to do it. Hopefully it's a good one. Quarterback pump fakes and holds onto the ball, tries to get something out of nothing, gains about 5, but it will be a turnover on downs. The Colts will get the ball back. The ball on their own 45-yard line. The offense, one final drive to get some sort of momentum and possibly a score on the board in a game that is powered by SSVEC. It's Jeff Davenport and John Berger joining you here at Sahuarita High School, home of the Mustangs, but it has been all Rams on this field this morning. Just past the bottom of the hour of 9 o'clock in Sahuarita, Arizona. This is the final drive that the Sierra Vista Colts will have of their season. Snap the ball and looking, throwing, bouncing between a couple of different players. Again, looking for Kenny Kerr, the leading receiver for the Colts. And that goes incomplete. 2nd down and 10. We'll stop the clock. I haven't seen another motion from the official as to how much time is left in this game. And they're dumping water on the coach on the other side. So we got to be close to wrapping it up. A reverse and a run up the middle instead of taking it around the edge will be stopped for a very minimal gain. As the far side of the field begins their celebration. The Southwest Rams of Tucson will be the American Youth Football Sonoran Desert Conference champions. It is 3rd and 8 for the Colts. They split a receiver out to the far side, and the ball is incomplete, almost an interception. But that will stop the clock, and it will be 4th down for the Colts. So I believe if they're not able to convert here, it should be taking a knee. Victory formation for the Rams. As the Colts on the sideline are already lining up for the handshakes. Incomplete pass did stop the clock, but it will be 4th down and 8 for the Colts. They run up to the line. What could be their final play of this season. Kerr in motion. They throw to him, and he looks to try to make a double pass, and it will be picked off and down. That has been the story of this Colts offense today. I believe that is the 4th turnover by the Colts. And 4 scores by the Rams. They will get in victory formation. As the celebration continues on the far side of the field, the thrill of victory on one side, the agony of defeat on the near side for the Sierra Vista Colts team. As it appears, the Southwest Rams, will they get in victory formation? The head official tapping his watch. It is victory formation for the Rams. And that will be the final play of the game. They come and tackle their offensive coach. Now the rest of the Rams coming out on the field to celebrate with their teammates. They are the American Youth Football Sonoran Desert Conference champions. The Southwest Rams of Tucson are headed to Las Vegas. But back on our sideline, the Sierra Vista Colts getting a standing ovation from their friends and family members for an amazing season that they've had. 7-1 coming into today's game, pulling out the last-second victory to get here. Unfortunately, they were not able to put it together on offense or defense, but they're getting high fives from their coaches before they give high fives to the other team. And as we wrap up this broadcast, we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors making this broadcast possible. Thank you to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Seniors Helping Seniors, Desert RV in Huachuca City, Stan Greer Millworks, Burger King in Bisbee, the Ed Morse Automotive Group, American Southwest Credit Union, TWN Communications, Benny's Pizza, Sonic in Sierra Vista, Duran Plumbing, the Sherry Ethel team, Eagle Plumbing, Always Faithful Dog Training, and of course our presenting sponsor, SSVEC. Congratulations once again to the Southwest Rams of Tucson as they are the champions of this American Youth Football Sonoran Desert Conference. We wish a safe trip home to everyone from the Colts. On behalf of John Berger, it's Jeff Davenport and all of our team back in Sierra Vista getting all the graphics. Thank you to you guys back there making that happen. We'll see the Colts come back through this line as the cheer squad is set up. The Colts run back through for the final time this season. You're watching it live on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. We cheer for them. We leave them loving the live chat as they head back to the bench. A tough day at the office, but an incredible season for the Sierra Vista Colts. Safe travels for the entire team, coaching staff, family members, and thank you for watching this broadcast of the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Have a great day, everybody. Stay tuned to Cool FM Live for updates on the latest news, sports, information, and so much more all weekend long right here on your favorite social media platform dominating Southern Arizona. It's Cool FM Live. Safe travels and we'll talk to you again soon and check in with you again later on. Thanks for